Hi, Johnny. This is Roger Reed Miller. What is your question?
My question is that after you done won a workman comp claim and hearing that the damages and everything been paid out and the medical part that was set aside for you, can the company change their mind about paying the medical part?
I guess I don't quite understand. Do you have the work comp claim settled?
Yes, they settled it, and a certain amount of money was supposed to be set aside for operations, and now they are wanting to go back to court.
Did you go?
After
I'm sorry.
you have been in front of the judge already, and everything been put on the table.
So did you go in front of a judge, a friendly settlement hearing, and the judge approve a settlement where you were paid a certain sum of money and then your medical was left open? Is that what happened?
Yes. But the amount of the medical, that it was also said this would the amount of money that would be paid for medical.
Oh, okay. And so was that money that was supposed to be put aside in a settlement trust of sorts?
Well, yes, it was supposed to be given to me for me to put inside of a bank account.
And was it ever given to you?
No.
And so now you're saying the insurance company's lawyers want to go back to court to change that amount?
Correct.
Do you have a lawyer that's been helping you out in this work comp claim?
Yes, I have. I have talked to one.
Okay. Well, you have a lawyer that you signed a contract with, and he or she has been helping you with this work comp claim.
Right.
Okay. Well, Johnny, you need to go back to the lawyer that you hired and have that lawyer explain to you what your rights are in keeping future medical open versus a right to a Medicare set-aside trust, because that sounds like what it is that happened in your case, and that is they agreed to pay a certain sum of money to be set aside in Medicare set-aside trust, and then they have decided not to follow through with that. Now, it depends upon the language of your settlement, at the settlement hearing, what the judge specifically approved will determine whether or not you have something that is enforceable for a certain dollar amount for medical care, or you have a situation where your medical is just left open and you have a right to all medical care related to the injury being paid for by the workers' compensation insurance company. And the second situation is not necessarily a bad situation, and that situation being that you don't get this money set aside into a trust, but you have your future medical left open for the indefinite future, or what I say is the life of your injury. So bottom line is, go back and see your lawyer, sit down and talk with them about what your options are in this regard, and hopefully they will be able to resolve your problem with respect to this future medical care and the payment of the dollars for your future medical care in a Medicare set-aside trust. That's what it sounds like. That's how it typically happens in workers' compensation claims when you have a lump sum settlement, but you have a Medicare issue. Thank you, Johnny, for that question. Very good question.